The police are doing a little run through here. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa if you are new here. It is Saturday, October 7th, and it's currently 7:43. I've just been going through my whole morning routine, which I think I've shown basically what that looks like in my previous two videos. So I didn't go too in depth into that today, but I am going to, on Saturdays, if I'm home and if I don't really have much going on, I like to plan out like a menu for the week. And then I will plan out like my grocery list according to my menu for the week. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I usually just find, like, there's staple recipes that I have that I make all the time, but I'll usually just go, if I don't have anything in mind, I'll go on my Pinterest and I'll look at I think my food inspiration board is public. I'm pretty sure it is. So I'll go on that, and I already know actually, I just thought of something that I'm gonna make this week, but I'll go on that for inspiration if I don't have anything in mind. And then if I just have like a specific thing that I want to make, like say soup or whatever, but I don't know exactly what recipe I want to make, I'll just like type that into Pinterest and find something based off of that. And then we'll make my grocery list based off of like what I need for the menu for the week. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. The thought that just came into my head, I wanted to make soup last week, but last week was like the week where we got this like random heat wave. So I just didn't think soup would align with last week, but it will align with this week because I think it's only gonna get up to like the mid 60s, and then it's gonna be like in the high 40s in the evenings and mornings probably. So it's gonna be a nice brisk fall week. I think soup would be really great to make this week, and whenever I make soup there's always just a shit ton of leftovers, which is amazing for me because I love having like easy leftovers for lunches the next day, and it's just great. So I'm gonna go through, I'll tell you guys my menu for the week and my grocery list, and then later on we're gonna go grocery shopping together. I just remembered that if I'm gonna be making soup this week, like my meals, first of all, my meals when I do not have this Tastefully Simple seasoned salt, okay? This stuff right here, my mother has had this in our house for as long as I can remember, as long as it was a thing. Because Tastefully Simple was like huge with those like group parties back in the day, if you know what I mean, like with the boomers, they used to have those parties, you know what I mean. So my mom got hooked on this Tastefully Simple seasoned salt, and I kid you not, for most of my life, we have had this stocked in my house, like backstocked in my house all the time. And my sister and I use it, my mom uses it, we use it in I don't know about my sister, but I know that whenever I cook, that is getting used on everything. That is like my salt. I still use salt every once in a while, but like that is my main seasoning. And every time somebody's like, you see on, because I've tried to find like an alternative to this, because I thought it was always like you had to order through the website, or usually like you order through a rep or something like that, or I usually just steal them from my mom, honestly. She just gives them to us because she knows that we love it. But this time I'm like, you know what, I gotta stop waiting for my mom to give me one. I'm just gonna go on Amazon and see if they can, like if I could just buy it on Amazon, and you can. So I will have it linked below, because I kid you not, any other seasoning that I've ever tried never compares. Everyone that recommends something that's like, oh my God, this is my holy grail seasoning, I use this on everything, no, never as good as this stuff. This stuff makes or breaks a meal, and I will swear by that till the day I die. Because there have been times, literally, there have been times where I've traveled to Florida before to visit Abby, my best friend, or Chris when I was dating him, like the first year when we were dating, and I would fly to go see him. there were times where I literally packed a little jar of this seasoning because I knew I would be cooking while I was visiting them. I packed the seasoning with, because anytime where I cook and I do not have the seasoning, my food does not taste remotely the same. And I'm not kidding. I am not joking around. So if I'm making soup this week, that soup is gonna taste like ass unless the seasoning is here. So I just ordered a whole new bottle. I've been out for like over a week now and it's been tragic. I made salmon this past week and I tried to flavor that shit up. I tried. Nothing compares. The seasoning, it's missing. So thank God that's gonna get here tomorrow, because that's essential, clearly. So I will have it linked if you guys wanna tap into it, because I kid you not, you will be hooked and it will be transformative to your meals. Here is the finalized grocery list. I already have one meal here that I still need to make. So that will be made like either today or tomorrow probably. So I made a grocery list for 2 meals, but these are both soups. So they'll last me quite a few days this week. And also I'll be going home at some point to my parents' house this week as well. So I won't need too much, but I have, this is my go-to chicken noodle soup recipe. It's the coziest chicken noodle soup. So good. I've made this countless times. And like I said, this does not taste the same without the Tastefully Simple seasoned salt. So I'm gonna make that, and then this is gonna be a new one for me. But I'm gonna do, where is it? I'm gonna do Italian meatball soup. I've never tried this recipe before. I've never even tried Italian meatball soup like this with a red sauce. So I'm gonna do this. All of the meat that's gonna be in it though is going to be chicken. So I'm gonna try that. And then I just have some other basic breakfast things on the list. But this is a pretty simple grocery list, and I think I can get it all done at Trader Joe's. So probably gonna head there in a little bit. As you may or may not be able to tell, I think the rug was already gone in my bedroom, but the bed frame I sold a couple of days ago, or I guess it was just yesterday. I sold the bed frame, so we are slowly but surely dwindling down here. Yeah, it's getting like more and more vacant, I suppose, by the day. I think the plan of action right now is to go run at Valley Forge. We'll first see if the post office is open, and if it is open, stop there, drop off a bunch of Poshmark orders, and then from there go to Valley Forge, do a run, and then from Valley Forge go to Trader Joe's and do the grocery shopping. I know this deodorant is like mad expensive and everybody's obsessed with it. I hate to say, it is truly a really freaking good deodorant. Like, I don't know if it's technically like clean, but if it is, it's probably the best clean deodorant I have ever tried. So that's unfortunate because it's like $32 for deodorant. I have been waiting. I really didn't think it was gonna happen before I left for Florida, which it wouldn't even matter then because Florida already has an Aloe store that just opened while I was down there last season. But Aloe finally opened at the King of Prussia Mall. Aloe is probably my top favorite. No, it is my top favorite. It has been for literally years. My favorite activewear brand. So I haven't gone to check it out yet. It opened last weekend, but I will be going to check it out at some point within the next few days. I'm so excited to see what the store looks like though. And for when I come back, because I really won't be able to utilize it much while living in Florida, obviously, but then I'll have an Aloe Store down there. But still, I can't wait to come back then and have an Aloe Store close by. I cannot wait. So I'm wearing an Aloe set today, Aloe trucker hat. I was thinking about it because I really loved my all white Aloe trucker hat that I got at the store opening in Tampa last spring. And I really want another all white trucker hat from Aloe, and they were all sold out online. So I was just thinking like, oh, well now I can just conveniently go over to the mall and pick one up. So anyway. So I just looked, the post office doesn't even open till 9:30 and it's only like 8, not even 8:30 yet. So we are gonna have to put that off until later after everything else. So let's go on a run. Alrighty, let's do this. I don't really have a plan for how many miles I'm gonna do or really anything. I'm just kind of, right now I'm planning to just run for however long I can, and based off of how I'm feeling, we'll see where I get. I just have to show you guys the view. Because it's beautiful here, and this time of year here is even more beautiful. But this is like my favorite place ever. It looks like it's gonna storm. I don't know if you can even see me, but it's raining now. I'm almost done here. I was not expecting to be able to do the full course, my like normal trail that I do, but I was able to, and I honestly think that I was able to because of the wind and the rain that started then, like at the halfway point for me, the wind started to pick up, and then towards the like last fourth of the run, the last quarter, if you will, that is when it started to rain. And I'm pretty sure it's scientifically proven that rain helps you run faster. I mean, I know it does for me. Without the wind and the rain coming through, the wind was giving me like an extra boost of oxygen, basically. So, all is well. And I'm pretty sure like the rain is basically already over and done with. So let's go to Trader Joe's and do our grocery run for the week. Kind of love, today I woke up and it was kind of like what kind of day is today gonna be? Because I really didn't have anything planned. There's specific tasks that I'd like to work on getting done today, or, you know, moving stuff, things like that. So I knew I wanted to tackle some of that today, but I really didn't have any other plans for the day. And sometimes when that happens, it like ends up being a rot on the couch type of day. But I'm pleased with how the day is going so far. I'm like kind of taking it slow and just intuitively going about the day as I feel, like doing things that I want to do, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh my god, what am I saying? What am I saying? Let's go to Trader Joe's. Let's just get that over and done with. What I'm trying to say is I'm glad that it's a gloomy day, actually. So I stand corrected. I'm pretty sure it's going to storm. There's like a massive black cloud over where I'm heading. But first, I got my Trader Joe's stuff. I'll do a little haul when I get home because I did get some things that were not on my grocery list. Some more fun items, I guess I would say. Or impulsive purchases. But I did want to stop because I'm like, it's a fall day. I want to stop and get a little coffee. I haven't had my second coffee. I haven't had yet for the day, and I haven't even had anything to eat yet today, which I'm surprised I'm not absolutely starving right now, because normally I don't go like this long without breakfast. So it's currently 11 o'clock. I'm gonna get a coffee, fill my stomach up with that, and hold me over until I can get home and
eat some lunch, and I'm at not my favorite coffee shop, but I'm at a coffee shop that I do really like, and I'm really hoping they have some sort of like pumpkin treat or something like that. If they don't, then they have the best chewy chocolate chip sea salt cookies. So I'm gonna go get myself a little treat. They did have the chocolate chip cookies. They weren't as good as they normally are. They've been kind of a miss. They were really still good, but like they're really soft and gooey normally with like sea salt on top. And they're the same recipe. I think just whoever is making them kind of fucked up the last 2 times, and they literally said that. And then they finally had their pumpkin spice, which they said they make in-house, which I get off on coffee shops that make syrups in-house. Seriously, nothing makes my day more. So I got their pumpkin spice, and I got whole milk. Whole damn ass milk. The whole milk from the cow. I'm trying to be a whole milk girly when I can. Not, like if it's good milk, you know, if it's coming from a good source. So, anyway, I think now I should just head on over to my storage unit, unload this shit in the car, and then I don't know if I want to go to the post office and deal with all of these packages, or if I just want to go home and call it a day. So we'll see, but I think I've just got to get this shit out of my car and go to the storage unit. So we're gonna do that.
Ultimately, it's too cold out. I just want to get in the shower and get cozy and sit on my couch. So I didn't go to the storage unit, and I also didn't ship Poshmark orders. So I will take care of those tasks tomorrow and Monday. Let's do a little Trader Joe's haul. We got parsley for the chicken noodle soup, new eggs. Again, I'm a whole milk girly now. So we're gonna do the organic grass-fed milk from Trader Joe's. For smoothies, we got celery, Parmesan, chicken breasts, and 2 packs of their meatballs. These are amazing. I started getting these, I don't know if I started getting these in Florida or if I got them like when we moved back, but these are really good. The ingredients are super, super clean. And normally I'm like the type of person that would go above and beyond and make my own homemade chicken meatballs, but these are so much easier. And they literally cost as much as they would to get like the packs of ground beef and then, or ground chicken and whatever it is, and do it yourself. So those are so good. I got more creamer because we always have to have at least 3 of these on hand at all times. And then I got 2 packs of frozen berries and a stick of butter. I won't be here much longer, so I was just like, well, this is all I'll really need anyway. I got 1 red pepper for the meatball soup, some basil for the soup, some crushed red pepper for the soup, thyme for the chicken noodle soup. Now this I had talked about a little bit ago, saying that when this comes out at Trader Joe's, this is crack, and this is so good. It's their maple streusel bread. The worst ingredients possible, but for this, we don't care. For this is like a once or twice a year type of thing. I'm gonna soak it up while I can. We got 2 lemons, 1 thing of garlic, and then 2 sweet onions for the soups. We got some fusilli pasta, some sourdough bread for the soup, but also then to have for breakfast. Fusilli and bucati pasta. I got so many things of chicken stock because I'm gonna need a lot of that for these soups. Some more olive oil. I've literally been using coconut oil for everything because I haven't had olive oil in so long. My favorite olive bread. And then these, I was debating on getting these last time, and Rachel Ottenreich just did a haul and she said she got the maple, dry roasted maple almonds. And I was thinking about getting them last time, I didn't, and then she said that they were absolutely amazing, so I got them, and now I gotta try them. These would be really good with like a cheese plate. Oh my God. They're so good. They would be so good with like a fall cheese plate though. I was actually thinking about getting stuff to do to like cheese plates for little snacks. And I didn't. This grocery haul ended up being like just shy of $100, which I haven't spent on groceries in a while, but it's because I got a lot of stuff that like is a little bit more specialty, I suppose, that I don't normally get. So, but a lot of this stuff I'll use, like I won't use all of the celery, I won't use all the carrots for these recipes, so I'll like find other recipes next week to use the items that I didn't, like anything I didn't use up this week, if that makes sense, so that nothing is getting wasted. It'll all just get used up, and then I will buy essentially less next week. That's kind of just how I grocery shop, and that's how I eliminate as much waste as possible when it comes to food. So I'm gonna put all this away. I'm gonna hop in the shower, and I'm gonna start to relax for the rest of the day. For real though, today is like the perfect day to just get super cozy and cuddle up and watch like Gilmore Girls. That's what I'm gonna definitely be doing. Light a little candle. I believe I'm going to the movies this evening. I definitely am going to the movies. So vibey. There's nothing better than like matches like this. They just smell so good. Such a vibe. The candle that I have lit right now is from Anecdote Candles. If you can see, it's the Apres Ski smell, and it smells like evergreen and after parties, spruce and cypress. So it's kind of more of like a Christmassy scent in a way, but it's still super cozy. That was like one of the only candles that I had at the time until I got some candles at Anthro. The one I literally burned through in just a few days, and normally I wouldn't waste my money on small candles like this, but because I'm not gonna be here long, I didn't wanna get like a big candle that would take a while to burn. So I already burned through the oatmeal cookie candle from this brand, and I got the pumpkin souffle one as well. These candles, for how small they are small, but they are mighty. It smells the entire house. Now we are finally eating. I ordered Thai food last night because I just did not feel like cooking. So Thai food, I love. I love all types of Asian cuisine, actually. It doesn't really matter. I should have gotten more soy sauce at the store, but yeah, so I'm gonna heat this up and eat a heaping amount of this. Probably the entire thing. I'm so hungry. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go see a movie this evening. I'm gonna go see The Exorcist. Not really an Exorcist fan. I think the movies are quite awful. I'm a huge movie critic. That's maybe one thing that you don't know about me, is that I'm a critic overall, I would have to say. But especially when it comes to movies, there are a lot of bad movies out there. I have like a running list of movies that I've watched throughout the past like year and a half or so. Movies and shows. Huge show and movie watcher and huge critic. So I rate every show and movie I watch, and most of the ones I've been seeing recently are like pretty average, but I haven't seen like a really good movie in a while. And it has to be like really good to get to the top of that list that I have. There's only like 3 movies maybe that I've seen in the past year and a half that have made it into like the high 8s. Nothing has made it into the 9s, or definitely not 10s. So I have a feeling any movie I watch though is a movie to add to the list. I love adding the movies to the list, so I don't mind watching a bad movie. But The Exorcist is usually, like, that whole series is really bad in my opinion, and I have a feeling that's gonna be it's gonna range in like the 3 to 4. That's what I'm gonna assume my rating is gonna be. It was either going to see that or Saw. I haven't really watched many Saw movies. I haven't watched them in a while, but I have a feeling Saw is a better movie series than The Exorcist. Way far better, actually. Far better. But I really wanted to see Saw over The Exorcist, but the timing didn't work for that one. So I hope to add that to the list eventually, because I actually feel like that would be a pretty decent movie. So anyway, I guess we will have to see. Maybe The Exorcist will shock me, but all of the times that I've seen movies in theaters recently, The Exorcist trailer has played like way too many times. So I've seen it not thousands of times, but I've seen The Exorcist trailer a lot, and it just looks god-awful. Honestly, it almost looks comical, and like a lot of bad movies often tend to, like bad movies that aren't, or like bad horror movies that are intended to be terrifying and scary, usually end up being comical because of how bad they are. So that's kind of like the basis of where I think this movie is gonna land. It's going to be, it might get a higher rating because I'm expecting it to be like almost borderline comical. So we'll see. That's so deep and dark to say, but I'm a Scorpio. What do you expect? I have accumulated like a ridiculous cowgirl boot collection. I just got in another pair of cowgirl boots. They are the same, I'm pretty sure they are, yeah, these are the same boots. I got these off of Princess Polly a few weeks ago. They're from the brand Bellini, and I am obsessed with the chocolate brown color, but I'm going to Nashville for my best friend's bachelorette in 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks from now, we move to Florida, and it is also the bachelorette weekend. It's like back to back. So the weekend of the 20th, I think it is, the 20th, we're going to Nashville for the bachelorette. I come back the 22nd. I stay here the 22nd, and then Taylor and I are getting up and we are road tripping down to Florida the 23rd. So we got a lot of exciting things to look forward to in the next few weeks. But anyway, these are so freaking comfortable. Probably the comfiest cowgirl boots that I have, and they're really great quality. I really like how they look on. So for Nashville, it just so happened that some of the outfits that I had planned, I wanted like an all black cowgirl boot look. I have black cowgirl boots from Dolce Vita, but they have some white in them, and then also they have a higher heel. So I wanted to make sure that the pair that I got, one, I'd be able to like wear these often and like multiple times, not just for like the bachelorette, but that they would also be super comfortable to walk around in and like go dancing in, go out to the bars, stay out all night, that whole thing. I found them on Show Me or Mumu. They just had like the most reliable shipping because I wanted to make sure everything would get here on time, and they literally came in like 48 hours probably. I ordered them on Thursday, and it's Saturday. So I'll have them linked for you guys. I'll also have these linked. These I got on Princess Polly again, and you could use my discount code for 20% off on Princess Polly. So these are really great. These are really great. Unfortunately, these I was not able to find on Princess Polly though. But I am so excited for my Nashville outfits. I was stressing over the outfits so much. Not for like no reason, just because I didn't want to sloppily put outfits together or like buy a bunch of items that I would never wear again, and like waste money on that. So I was trying to be like really conscious of like using things that I already had, or that if I was buying something that I would rewear it, because bachelorettes can get quite expensive. Like it's become like so normalized for them to get like so expensive for some reason. I'm so thankful that the bachelorettes that I'm gonna be in, or like the bridal parties that I'm gonna be in, like aren't going to be like crazy like that. Abby is a very humble, like easygoing person. She's not an over-the-top gal, so I'm very thankful. I mean, I don't have friends that are over the top anyway, so anyway, what I'm trying to say is bachelorette parties have gotten like way out of hand in my opinion, and like I'm not here for it. But like I said, for this bachelorette, it's so chill. Abby's such a chill person, and I'm so thankful for that. But for the themes that we're doing a denim night, and we're going to Nashville, obviously, so it's going to be denim night on Saturday, and then Friday is going to be like pink, wear pink theme, which I don't think this was like planned, but I was like, oh, that's kind of like cool. That's in alignment with Breast Cancer Awareness Month, because it's October, excuse me. So I tried to pull outfits and pieces that, again, I either have or will rewear. So we got that all taken care of. I just finalized all of those outfits for the themes on Thursday, and then all the other outfits that I'm planning, I still have to plan yet, but I'm just planning on taking items that I already have and wearing them rather than like buying a whole new wardrobe for this trip when that's just like completely unnecessary. So yes, I'm so excited with the outfits. Like I was having such a hard time planning them because of the fact that we're going to be going out, so you want to be like comfortable in the outfit enough to go out in it. And well, this is just me. I'm not like a going out type of gal. I want to feel like me, and I want to feel comfortable and confident in what I'm wearing. So there's like that factor, and then the fact that I don't know, like it's the end of October, so is it gonna be like one of those weekends where we just randomly get really, really nice warm weather? Or is it gonna be like really nice and warm during the day, but then like super cold at night? So then you need to like consider how often or how long you're gonna be wearing the outfit. It's just like so many, this is like girl talk here. Because guys wouldn't think twice about that. Guys would just put on an outfit, and I know like all of the guys in my life at least, they wouldn't give two shits about the weather or blah, blah, blah. Like they pack an outfit for every day or whatever, and that would be it. Us girls, we plan for the weather, comfortability, I don't even know, like X, Y, and Z possibilities that could come up that you would need like a jacket or a change of clothes or whatever. We think of all the possibilities. So I've been really trying to narrow it down and find ways to pack, like not pack more than I need for this trip, and also like be comfortable, be practical, etc. So the rant is that it took me so long to plan these outfits, and then one night it just came to me, and I like envisioned exactly what I would wear basically every day that we're there, and like for every activity that we do. So then the next day I was like, okay, great, I'm ordering everything that I need, and then from there I'll like plan out my outfits. So I'm gonna go actually downstairs now and watch Gilmore Girls and then plan out my outfits that aren't like theme related. And I'm gonna do all of that on Canva. So like on Canva, I put all of my outfits for the theme so far, and then like all of the accessories, all of the whole entire look, the hair, how that's gonna look, the makeup, etc. I put that all on Canva so that I just don't even have to think twice about it when I'm packing, and it will just be really nice to have, especially with in the midst of like packing to move and moving everything literally at the exact same time. It'll just make it so much easier to know exactly what I need, exactly what I'm packing, and it will be easy. So, rant over about that. I've been like gradually moving out of my house ever since I got my storage unit a week ago, and that has been going really great. I'm starting to loosely plan out the rest of the move, but it's getting to the point now where it's like there's not as many things that I could bring over to the storage unit without first knowing, or I'll also be bringing stuff back to my parents' house. I'm going home at least once next week, and then my parents are coming here and are gonna take stuff home for me. So at least 2 trips technically, I have to give my parents stuff to take home without knowing what I'm even taking to Florida officially, because all that I'm taking to Florida is whatever will fit in my car, and everything else is either getting put in storage or will be at my parents' house for easy access. Like extra products and extra clothing will be at my parents' house, and then everything else will be in the storage unit. All kitchen supplies, everything like that will be supplied for me at the place that I'm staying in Florida. So the only thing that I really need is like things that I'd pack for, say, like a vacation. This is just like an extended vacation. So, and I'm packing everything in my car. So realistically, I'm just packing a bunch of clothes and products. So I think I'm gonna do like a mock trial of seeing what I want to take to Florida officially and seeing how much, like what that all looks like. And then from there, I'll be able to pack everything else up a lot more efficiently, I feel like. So I'm kind of doing like a mock practice pack with me, I suppose. I think it's about like probably over an hour later. I am slightly sweating, and I think I'm gonna call it quits right now because it's 5:30. I'm going to see a movie at 7, so I wanna like kind of relax now and enjoy dinner before heading to the movie. So let me show you guys kind of like what I did, the thought process behind it. All right, so actually let's start over here. I had like all new arrivals and things for like collabs, brand partnerships, all that stuff on this rack. So that is completely empty because this is going home to my parents. And in here is all like jeans, pants, things like that, and then some boots that I won't be bringing with. And then in my main closet here, I moved everything over that I'm considering taking, which I know is still a lot. But even like with the shoes and everything, I went through all my shoes, and I have a hard time parting ways with my sneakers. But I went through everything, and even like hats, oh, those are purses, boots. I didn't go through like sunglasses and stuff like that, but I probably will. Belts, hats, shorts, and other pants that don't get hung up. So this is kind of like a rough cut. I still plan on going in at least maybe one more time and just reconsidering everything and making sure I'm like packing smart. So this is not final, but this is a rough cut. So this is not final, okay? So that's everything I own, basically, that would be coming with. That stuff does not include stuff that's in my dresser in my bedroom, which would be like activewear, sweatpants, stuff like that, but that I'm not too worried about. And then this is one of the guest bedrooms, and this closet is full of all of the stuff that I'll be taking home to my parents. So we have all of this, and then all of that up there is like bags, hats, and swimsuits that I won't be taking. And then down here I have a whole bin of shoes that I don't plan to take either. And then I'm pretty sure I know the closet in the entryway down in the basement is empty, which had all of my like winter coats and stuff like that, and I'm not taking a majority of those, and I probably will continue to like cut that down. But yeah, this closet held all of my hoodies and sweatshirts, so that's completely empty now. And yeah, everything, it's a work in progress. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I probably will go through tomorrow and do like a more realistic cut. This was kind of just like a on the whim type of decision, and I went through first and decided what I didn't want to take, and then left what I thought I would take behind. So now that I could see everything that I would like ideally to take along in one spot, tomorrow I can go through and more practically choose what I would like to take and what will be staying behind. So that's the update as of right now. I think for the rest of the night we'll call it quits. Like I said, I'm going to make myself dinner and then relax a little bit before I head to the movies this evening. So yeah, tomorrow will be just like another busy day. I think now I have my head a little bit more clear about the direction I need to go in throughout the rest of this week to really prioritize packing and really making the most out of every single day, so that, because I'm really doing this move really on my own, and I'm trying to do as much of it on my own physically as I possibly can, and then hopefully I can get a little bit of help from some of my friends in the area, or I don't know. I'm really planning, well, just taking it day by day, really. So everything will fall into place as it is meant to. I am confident in that, and I wanted this to be as stress-free as possible, and so far it has been that way. So I'm really trying to eliminate as much stress as possible by trying to space out when I'm doing everything rather than doing it all at once. So this gave me a little bit more clarity and helped ease my mind a little bit, so I'm happy that I got this out of the way. Also, there's just like such an echo here now. It really is becoming an empty house. So stay tuned because the moving vlogs are in full swing. I imagine the next vlog is going to be full on moving content. So if you are enjoying that, stay tuned. Subscribe if you aren't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know how you're liking the vlogs now that I'm like kind of in the routine of coming back. And let me know if you're excited for the Florida vlogs, because I'm so excited for that. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video.